there's been a big change in your life, and now there's been a big change in your weight. What does the first have to do with the second? According to Dr. Noel Abood, plenty. Dr. Abood is here to weigh in on this particular kind of weight gain. Dr. Abood is with the Solon Spine and Wellness Center. Welcome back to the show. So what kind of life changes are we talking about?
You know, invariably what we see is after the birth of a child, after an illness, maybe a divorce, you know, the loss of a job, some emotional or physical trauma, it seems like the body goes into like a shock. And for example, the average person will say, I've been going along well, then after my child is born, I just can't lose weight. I only eat 1,200 calories, but I still hold on to weight. Or ever since my divorce, or ever since my job loss. It seems like the body gets locked into a protective mode where it wants to hold on to stored fat and not let go of it.
Okay, well, nobody wants that kind of trauma, but it can't always be avoided, you know?
Right.
So if it throws us off balance, how do we get back in balance?
That's the challenge, and that's what we found out is it's truly a balance. It's not anything that you, the patient, can control. It's a chemical imbalance. We found when the hormones or the neurotransmitters or some sort of biochemical imbalance causes our body to do this. So the new testing, it's been out and it's so remarkable. It's called NRF technology, and what it does is we're able to, using technology, determine what's causing your body to hold fat, what's causing your biochemistry to be haywire. In the past, we could do a blood test and that would say, here's a clump of things that are off. Now, the technology allows us to say 5 parts of this, 2 parts of this, 3 parts of that, so we can give you a recipe that addresses those specific issues.
Wow, to get them all back together again. So now once you know what's going on the inside by this testing, how do you use that to make the change on the outside?
Well, what we do is it's a 9-week program, but the initial 40 days is where we give you this recipe. We're able to put it in drop form. We do all the formulation for you. All you do is put it in 24 ounces of liquid and drink that throughout the day, along with the food plan that we're on. You need to check in to our office every week for a weigh-in. We want to make sure you're losing fat, not muscle, not water, anything else. It's very controlled. And then every day, actually, the patients text me or one of my assistants, and they tell us what day they are on the program, how much they've lost, and the difference from the day before, because we can see patterns developing before they may be able to.
And to make sure they're eating the right foods and everything is going the way it's supposed to. So,
right.
How much weight can you lose in that beginning stage?
In 40 days, if we're truly in fat burning, if our biochemistry is balanced, the average woman loses between 25 and 35 pounds.
Wow.
The average male even more. Some less, some more, but that truly is our average.
That seems like a lot of weight very fast. Isn't that like putting the body through another kind of trauma?
That's what we love about technology, is it's once the body is balanced and the biochemistry is balanced, the body knows what it needs to lose. But the way that we prove it is their blood sugars are balancing, their cholesterol levels are balancing, their blood pressure is balanced, so we know that that's good for the body.
And they can keep it going then when they're all done.
Right. The testing that we do initially gives them the tools that will say, here's the foods that resonate best with your body, and they can use that throughout the rest of their life. That's
fantastic. If a trauma has you tipping the scales, you can dial back those numbers with a personalized plan, one that rebalances your biochemistry. To find out more, use the information that's coming up next. My thanks to Dr. Abood for joining us.
Find out more by calling Solon Spine and Wellness Center at 440-669-0050 or log on to www.slendersolon.com.